Dear friends, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we'll be continuing our bWAPP series. Before we go ahead, if you don't mind, please subscribe to my channel and give this video a thumbs up. It really helps the channel grow. So now, let's get started. We can switch over to Linux VM, and we can put credentials, bug, and login. So the module what we are going to walk through is this one, stored. We can hack, click the button, and then because we are dealing with low level, this would be very easy. So we can try to inject like JavaScript code, script, and we can put like alert. You can print out something like credentials, but here I just, for demonstration, I just put like hello world. Okay, and we can submit. You see, hello world pop-up window is there. So this means we have already successfully inject HTML code, specifically JavaScript code. Unlike other type of injection, stored injection would be more dangerous to some extent, because after hacker or attacker inject a code, malicious code, and anyone else who access this site will get the code executed. And this can lead to very, very dangerous result or impact, such as stealing credentials, or even, for example, we can try to perform, or attacker will try to perform phishing attack. Let me show you what I mean. Oh, maybe before with that, I'd like, for example, inject HTML code, HTML, or like we can, for example, like H1, and we can put, we're here, and submit. You see, the code, HTML code has been rendered. So anyone else who access this function will get this bolded font or bolded information. Okay, so next I'm going to show you how to perform phishing attack. Okay, how to do? Let me use VS Code editor. And we need to, I think we need two parts. The first one is exploit PHP, and which would be running at the attacker side. Okay, and we can HTML, and we can put like a title. Okay, and we can, this is a victim information system, something like that. Okay, and of course this is not that we should put the head, and yeah, it's much better, right? Although it's unnecessary. And the body, and we can put like and we can call it victim information backend. Okay, and we can put like div, and here we can run PHP. Okay, and we can echo maybe here we can put like a user name, and or we can like we can use post method, or post not get, and user name, right? And the password. Also, we can save such information into database. PGP echo. All right. So that's all. We can save, and so we need to inject code into the target application. For example, like we can set up fake user login form and user login, and we can put like a form and username. Input type is text, and the name is username. Of course, this one must match with this. Otherwise, this is like the key name. Okay. As you know, our submitted data is an array. Okay. That's all. And the password. Input. Very simple code. And here should be password. And the name is password as well. And submitted. Submit. This should be submit, and value is submit. Okay. User name. Let me copy, and we can inject the code here. We need to set up the listener on the attacker's side first. We can use PGP. I don't think the code is finished. We need to define the method, post, and also action. PGP. Exploit PGP. Okay, we can copy and replace this one, and we can submit. Okay, so the user login form is here, and the victim can, who access this site, input the credentials like blah 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 anything, and password. Make sure our listener has been set up. So now we can submit. You see, this is the application running at the attacker's machine, and we can get the username and also the password, what the victim inputted just now. Also, in the real engagement, we should save such information into the database, like MySQL, like escalate, But for the demonstration, I just wrote a very simple code to simulate phishing attack. Okay, so I think the lowest level is done. Now, if you try to do the similar things to the medium secret level and high secret level, you will fail. Why? We can check its source code. Let me go to the bbox machine, and we can check the source code. So stored. So here, and we can scroll up. So if the secret level is medium or high secret level, we'll call this function XSS check. And this is the reason why we will fail, using the similar way for the low secret level. And we can, yes, I think we can locate this, so this one, right? No, not this one. Let me, so the stored, oh yeah, this one, the cookie secret level. Oh, I don't think is this one, cookie. Yes, just should it be, yeah, this one. This one stop us from injection. Let me copy. So this function, so I think we can get the function definition from this file. Let me copy. Oh, not copy. Functions. So XSS check. Let me find. So, oh no, grab XSS check and functions. Oh, we can get the line number 115. We can, so we can locate this function. One, yeah, no, not this one. XSS check. So where is this function which is used for the medium and secret level? Where? I can't find it. Directory, traversal, file upload. File upload. Yes. Oh, yeah. No, not this one. So why cannot find function XSS? We can get functions 115. Can we use the number 115? Oh, yes. Yes, here. This is what we are looking for. So why we will fail the medium and secret level is this one, special characters. So this will prevent us from injection. Okay, so with that being said, that's pretty much it. I'd like to see you next. Bye. Have a good day, please.